Virat and Rohit have been incredible superstars of Indian cricket. Some experience with youth also, how they go about that. Yeah, I guess it's balancing workloads and introducing new players at various times, giving the opportunity to blood new players with the amount of cricket that India does play. Virat and Rohit have been incredible superstars of Indian cricket. But the one thing that we have seen is that IPL has produced serious amount of talent for India in this format. And I guess the selection panel and the coaches will have to figure out, what type of style they want, what is the squad that they want to take to India to play on those type of pitches. The US is a little bit unknown, the Caribbean we have a little bit more knowledge. But they'll have to see how they compile that squad, and also balancing some experience with youth also, how they go about that.
And talking about India's recent...
No, we have only one question. Only one question.
Just one?
No, because it's not fair. PTI also takes it's only one question. Please. No. The PTI.
Alright, and now, now since I just wanted to focus on the league, coming back to the league. So South African team has been doing. Will the wait for South Africa's World Cup might be the
look, it's you can't get away from it. South Africa's had a lot of talented teams and lost a lot of semi-finals, I guess. I think there was a lot more positives in this ODI World Cup than people were expecting. Obviously a disappointing semi-final. But I hope that, one of the storylines that came out last year was a lot of our domestic players hadn't played in front of big crowds, hadn't been exposed to international broadcast. So I'm hoping that SA20 in many ways will expose players to a level of pressure, the top international talent. It will lift the game in South Africa and keep our players strong and expose them to a tournament at this level where they're consistently being put under pressure, that when those crunch moments come, in a World Cup semi-final, hopefully in the next T20 World Cup, that they'll have so much experience and have been there and done that before, that they'll just go out and play their best game. So we hope that we can really benefit South African cricket through the platform that SA20 is creating for our players.
Right, and talking about as you said, the World Cup is being played in the United States of America, a completely new market for cricket to explore, a new target audience as well, you can say. Having said that, LA 2028 we will also have Olympics being played in the United States of America. So how do you see cricket going to a new country altogether, United States?
Yeah, I guess for me this, Test cricket is something we all want to protect, but it's never going to be a game that's going to be more than a 6, 7, 8 nation, format. And I think the ICC can protect that format and keep that traditional element of our game strong. But I think T20 cricket is the growth into the future. It's growth into new markets. It's as you say, you've mentioned LA 28. T20 cricket's going to be there. The Major League cricket has started. So there's a big push to, with the World Cup around the corner, to attract new nations to the game, to grow into other formats. So, yeah, it's exciting to see. We obviously want to see cricket grow. We want to see cricket strong. I think cricket really has the opportunity to challenge football in terms of a global sport. So, I'm excited to see how those